Yeah. You gotta be firm in this time, son. You gotta be strong in this time, son. I'm a survivor. I will survive. I will survive. And I'm a firm believer. Forever shine, just to stay alive. Not simple means it. Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can hold me sick. I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can. Nobody can. Everybody show me some strength. No weakness, show me a lion. Strength. No weakness, show them who we are. Strength. No weakness, show me a lion. Everybody strength. No weakness, show them who we are. Not when you're old. Your enemies, they must tremble. Your enemies, they must tremble. Yo, not when you're old. Everything has to humble. Everything has to humble. I'm a go-getter. I just go hard. I just go hard. And I'm a kind of fellow. Put my trust in God. Put my trust in God. That simple means it. Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can change my head. Yeah. You gotta be firm in this time, son.
Right along. Welcome to the ride. Welcome to Hump Day. Yeah. It's Hump Day. Yeah. Welcome to Hump Day on the ride. How you guys doing? Well, yeah. What a blessed day today, Jay. Let me see who's first up on the ride. First up is Lacey J. Oh my God. Lacey J, you up first. Wow. That means Lacey J, you have some work to do today. You have to share the program more than once. That's what you get for being first and early up inside of the thing. All right? Big up, Lacey J. Thank you so much, Lacey J. Love you, Lacey J. Hey, Sean McDowell. How you doing, Sean McDowell? How you doing? Welcome. Hey, Deanne Fraser. Yeah, Lacey J says she wants a medal. So, Ollie, please give Lacey J a medal, please. She's first up. Give Lacey J a medal, somebody. Thank you very much. Give Lacey J a goddamn medal. Yeah, Lacey J, you're first. You are first. Oh, look at my sweetheart. And my other sweetheart. Mavis! You have a lot of sweethearts, eh? Got a lot of sweethearts. Got a lot of love to give. I'm like the guest from yesterday. I have a big heart with a lot of love to give, guys. A whole lot. Guys, today, we are going to be talking to, yes, the Vagina Doctor. Yeah, the Vagina Doctor. I'm going to be speaking with her. And I got a lot of questions. I know you got a lot of questions as well. But she's going to be mine first. For the first part of the show, she's mine. I got some questions to ask her about everything vagina. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask some silly questions. I'm gonna really ask some. It's not silly question. It's guy question. Question that guys want to know, because that part of the body. Obviously, when people, when question comes up, there's so many things that people are inquisitive about. So don't blame me when I ask a lot of crazy questions today, guys. Thank you very much. I'm sharing the program right now. Sharing. Lacey just say she feel I want true, man. Not just two. I have a lot of love to give. I have a big heart. I'm a big heart, eh? I'm a big heart. Big heart. Right, Deanne Fraser? Dwayne, how you doing? Make up yourself. Everybody share. Listen, I wanna start the program quick. I wanna start the program early. I just want to go ahead with the program because there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to discuss today. The vagina doctor is going to be on. Tanya is going to be on. I can't wait. I can't wait. I just can't freaking wait. Hold on, I'm sharing. I'm starting a watch party. One more place. One more place. Yeah. Deanne Fraser, Jackie Chaitan, how you doing? Guys, before we bring on the vagina doctor, right? Hey, Selector Vibes, big up yourself. Get used to saying it very often, guys. Vagina doctor. She's here. In fact, she might be with us every every Wednesday. Hopefully, she accepts my invitation. Well, you stop, no man. Listen, I have to keep a straight face, right? I'm not going to be unprofessional today. All you're going to get me down that trap hole today. All you're not going to get me down that trap hole today, all right? Kibbs, how you doing? Big up yourself. Jackie. Before we bring on the vagina doctor, a.k.a. the Pooms doctor, a.k.a. the all of that stuff. We have a lot of names. I want to talk about something. I want to ask you guys something because we got a post coming today on the Dear Riders. And I want to ask you guys this, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just tell me. What you think about this, right? Armpit hair. What you think about it? Excessive armpit hair. Women. Tell me what you think about this. Is this a deal breaker for some men? Women, what do you think about it? I want you guys to chime in. Again, listen. Now, this particular young lady, it's her life. She could do whatever she wants, right? But I'm talking about for you. What do you think about this? Excessive armpit hair. What do you think? Deanne says that it's unclean. What's unclean about it? If she's taking care of her armpit, she just have a lot of hair. I mean, it grows there, so it's supposed to be there. What law that says that you should not have armpit hair? Like where is that law written? It's not in the Bible. Where is it? Armpit hair. Edgar said no way. Margaret said no way. Jackie Chaitan don't like it at all. But here's a big question. Kib say that it's a deal breaker. Here is a big question, guys. If, right? And I'm a big proponent of things being where it's supposed to be, right? If you're not supposed to have armpit hair, why does hair grow on your armpit like that, right? Why? Why should you defy reality and say, well, it's not supposed to be there and you have to shave it off? Why? If you're keeping it clean, you combing it. Some people, you know what they do? You know, they make little dreadlocks of it, you know, little Bob Marley between their armpit. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? Armpit hair, guys. Armpit hair. Someone writing to us and ask us, is that acceptable? What do you think about this? Jenna, as long as you're taking care of that, it shouldn't be a problem. Exactly what I'm saying. You're taking care of your armpit hair. It doesn't smell. It's just hair. Look at it. Look at it again. Take a look at it again, guys. Armpit hair. What's wrong with it? You know? What's wrong? I posted that on the page and someone says, nah, she gotta shave that before she come to bed. Yeah? But let me ask you guys a question. Now, some men saying, right? Like, yeah, ew, it looks nasty and all of that stuff. But there's a lot of men that have like nose hair, right? And you women deal with it, right? What about hair on the chest? So what's wrong with a little bit of armpit hair, baby? Is anybody here seeing through this armpit hair and saying that there's nothing wrong with a little bit of armpit hair? There's not even nothing wrong if she decide not to shave down there either, her private part. What's wrong with that? Oh. We're gonna talk about this after the program. I want you guys input on this, right? I want you guys input on this. I just wanted to show this up. Just wanted to show this up. Nothing wrong with that. Have your regular bath and use deodorant. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. As long as it doesn't look like Bob Marley below your arm, like it's like a dread. You don't want to dread your armpit here. You don't want to. You don't want to have to twist it and put it in cornrows and stuff like that. Then you're going too far. It's too much. It's too much sometimes. But take care of yourself, and we can tell women how to take care of themselves or what to do. Because as I said before, I'll say it again. If it wasn't supposed to be there, it would never grown there. Nothing wrong with it. Like I see women taking so much time to shave off all their private part and shave off all their legs. Hey, it's natural, it's normal stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Take care of it and you should be good. Look, my beautiful co-host today. Wow, isn't she just stunning?
Hi guys, how are you?
Isn't she just so beautiful? Here's my co-host today, guys. This is Latanya, the V doctor, the vagina doctor.
Hey,
What's up? How you doing?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. Like I've been really looking forward to this.
Yeah, you have not been looking forward to this as much as I've been looking forward to this. I mean, I've been really looking forward to this.
Well, I mean it is a quite a topic.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It is. You know what I mean? And I wanna use these programs to dispel some of the myth and make it easier for people to have conversation about their vaginas.
Absolutely.
Because I remember when I was in school, right? I went to
Mhm.
college, and everybody was so taboo about talking about their vagina. So the teacher said to me, "Okay, your hands, your head, your neck, your vagina.
Hello. It's as simple
What?
as that.
It's as simple as that. It's a body part. Like what?
What?
Nothing."
Right?
People get so they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about nothing about the vagina, but we will. We're talking about it, and we're gonna go right ahead and speak about it, guys. We're also gonna tell you if you have any question about your vagina, if you have something that you want to ask about your vagina, you could call us. We're gonna put a number on the screen. In fact, we're gonna put a number on the screen now, so you guys could save it, write it down, lock it in, put it in your phone, do whatever. Today, we're talking about vagina.
That's right.
Dr. Latanya, I want you to first introduce yourself. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. All right. So my brand is the V Doctor. So that's my brand. My name is Latanya, obviously. So pleased to be here. It's such a pleasure. I just launched the V Doctor last year. So it's fairly new, right? It's fairly new. Exactly. And the reason why I did it is because, I currently work in the urgent care center in emergency medicine.
Right.
And so when women come to me with their vaginal issues, like they've tried every home remedy you can think of. They've been on every antibiotic known to man, and it's just bad. So, so I launched the V Doctor so that it gives them some things that they can do at home where they don't have to come into the emergency room to take care of themselves.
Right. Yes.
And the
Absolutely.
key thing about it is that it's all natural. So it's 100% plant-based. So
Uh-huh.
my vagina is vegan. Like that's one of the things that I say.
Oh.
100% plant-based products. So all
Uh-huh.
natural products, yeah.
Wow. Well, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, and we're gonna get to know you. Hopefully, hopefully this ain't gonna be the first and only time you're on the program, because I like your vibe.
Thank you.
I love your vibe. All right, let's go right into it, Latanya. I wanna. Somebody said already that they want to ask about the ex-woman vagina. We're gonna give them a chance to talk about that. First of all, I want to talk about vaginas have different size. I should say, do vaginas actually have different sizes? And what makes a vagina tighter than another vagina? Like, what is it? Is there? Just explain that to me.
That's a very good question. Absolutely. No two vaginas are the same, obviously. You've got your anatomy, the way that physiologically it's supposed to be, physically it's supposed to be. So all your parts, your labia minora, your labia majora, your clitoris, your vaginal opening, your urethra. So those are all the parts that make up the vagina within itself, all the way up to the cervix and uterus. So every woman has those parts. But do they look alike? Absolutely not. Are they the same size? Absolutely not. Do they even smell the same? Absolutely not. So no two vaginas are the same. They don't respond the same, react the same. Everything's different. As far as tightness is concerned, that's also varies per person. Especially for women who have had children, you know, or women who suffer from like even the bladder. The bladder sits on top of the vagina, and if the bladder falls down, it can cause you to have some vaginal issues as well. So it just varies per person.
I see. But the ability for a woman to tighten it and move it and contract it and do all kind of fun things with it, is that like a natural thing, or a woman have to basically train the vagina to do those things?
No, the vagina is a muscle.
Uh-huh.
It's the walls of the vagina are muscular. It's smooth muscle cells. So just like anything else that can contract, the heart is a muscle. It contracts, right? It beats. So you can tighten the vagina just as you can tighten any other muscle in your body.
Uh-huh.
You can exercise it. So there's this thing called Kegels. Those are vaginal exercises, and it makes it tighter and it makes it more supple. And so for women who have had children or who have bladder issues, we say do 100 Kegels a day for 3 weeks, and you'll see some results.
I'm a guy. What's Kegels like? Like, explain that to me. This is women's stuff.
Is legitly when you squeeze. So the cool thing about a Kegel is no one knows when you're doing it. You can be sitting at work doing Kegels. You can be watching TV, commercial comes on, do Kegels. No one knows when you're squeezing your vagina. Only you do. So
yeah.
The cool thing about
when I used to work at a radio station years ago, and I had someone that worked with me, and she was always smiling all the time, always happy. The woman, I'm like, why is she always happy? She probably was giggling. I don't know.
Well, you're not getting any arousal from it necessarily. I mean, I can't say speak for all women. Probably a small percentage of women do, but
okay.
Yeah, and they even have Kegel balls. So you can take a ball, clean hands, of course, stick it inside the vagina and squeeze on the ball, kind of like a stress ball. So that's an exercise you can do. They have
Lydia James says she's doing it right now. So some people are actually Kegling watching Ridealong. You guys are Kegling along. They're Kegling along. They're Kegling along.
Kegel. Give me 100 Kegels right now.
Wow. It's funny. It's great. It's fun. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So it is proven to tighten and make you able to contract and do all this exciting stuff with your body part, right?
Absolutely. It's fun to do it during sexual activity as well. So, I mean, a man knows when a woman is like, okay, she's clamping down.
Right. Yeah. She's a grabber. I say she's a grabber. Yeah, she's a grabber.
I love it. Yeah.
I don't have no problem with grabbers.
You don't have to use our fingers to grab. That's the beauty of it.
Right.
You don't touch with our fingers.
Yeah, and I have no complaints about that. Guys, we're talking hey Shami Spice, how are you doing? A lot of women, funny enough, it's things that you never know until you bring it up. The amount of people that I'm seeing in the ride along saying, I'm Kegling right now. I'm Kegling every day. I Kegel watching the program every day.
That's what I said.
I would have never known that. I thought people were just sitting there just...
You think they're just chilling.
Yeah, they're just chilling, but they're not. They're actually Kegling watching the program. Wow,
right.
Stuff.
We want to make
nice. Okay.
Back action. That's what I call it. Snap back.
Snap back.
Right on back. That's right.
Is there an age, like, is there at a certain point in time where there's no coming back? Like, you just Kegel is not going to help you, nothing is going to help you to tighten up. You need like straight surgery. Is there, you know?
Some women have gone through what we call a vaginal rejuvenation surgery. This surgery is expensive. It's a cosmetic surgery, so it's typically not covered by insurance.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, there can be a point where you need to actually go have a procedure done. Some women don't need the procedure and they get it done anyway, you know, simply because they want to be tighter. But yeah, it can reach a point where it's you know, a muscle stretches just like in your
Right.
other muscles. So if it's just been too stretched in there, it doesn't you know, come back, then yeah, vaginal rejuvenation surgery.
And in that rejuvenation surgery, what really happens? Is there a process of making that opening like smaller? What's the process if a woman want to undergo that?
Right. Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know a whole lot about that. I
Okay.
kind of stray away from such invasive procedures. You know,
Okay.
I say do all that you can do prior to taking something that drastic.
Right.
You know, it's painful. It's really invasive. It's really expensive. And so if you can avoid it, avoid it. But if it's something that's absolutely necessary, then it's understood. So when it comes to the surgery in particular, I don't know a whole lot about it because
Right.
you know my product is like I have
Let me put you up.
the tightening gel. Can you see that?
Right. Yeah. Put you up. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So I have a tightening gel that I promote. So if
Uh
you're
huh.
looking to get it tighter and you've been doing your Kegels and you don't feel like that's getting you there and you want a little bit more,
Uh huh.
something for you. So there's always something before surgery. Surgery's like the last.
The last option. The last option.
That's the last option.
We go talk a little bit more about the tightening gel that you have there. But there's other question that someone asked prior to the program. They wanted to know about the smell, right?
Mhm.
And what could a woman do to be all nice, fresh, and clean? Now, I said that I don't know about this stuff, but I've heard that they say that you shouldn't douche because they say that it's unnatural. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know nothing about these things. Tell us about it. A woman that has some type of smell that she deems is not really her natural smell, what could she do to control that?
Right. So, like you just said, natural smell. Just to be clear, every woman has an odor. So you have an odor, and it's good to familiarize yourself with what your normal odor is. Whether it smells like copper or iron, or you know, every woman has an odor. So familiarize yourself with your odor so that you can recognize when it's abnormal. So as far as what to do with abnormal odors, we do not douche. So that's old school. We used to tell people to douche all the time. I know some of your grandmothers may have douche and great grandmas. Yeah, we don't do that anymore because we found that it actually increases your risk of infection. So it's relatively a vinegar and water solution that
Right.
you push up into the vagina. And all that also does is push up all the bacteria and unwanted pathogens further up into your cervix, offsetting your pH balance, increasing your risk of infection, which further increases your risk of having an odor. So it's a quick fix. It may take away the odor, you know, for a couple of hours or so, but trust and believe it's going to come back. That is not the treatment. So
Mhm.
yeah. So if there's an odor, you know, diet is really big. You want to make sure you're consuming some healthy foods, taking probiotics, and if you have an infection, that just clearly needs to be treated. So following up with your primary care, making sure that you don't have a bacterial infection, a yeast infection, or even an STD that's giving you the odor,
Right.
and getting
Right.
that
Right.
taken care of.
So first thing that you want to note here that if you do have some type of smell down there, you don't want to do the douchey thing.
We don't want to dish.
Okay.
Don't dish.
All right. I think the women should hear that. Because someone asked me about that. I said, I don't know nothing about this. So you got to come on and ask the vagina doctor. Some people
Yeah.
scared to call in and ask. They don't want to hear people to hear their voices. This is no problem. Call in. Like we go open up the phone lines right now, guys. We're gonna call in. We're gonna open up the phone lines for your call 718-701-5720. Ask the vagina doctor Latanya because she's here on call. There is no questions about your vagina that you can't ask. All right. So if you have a little itch down there, if you have a little something
Mhm.
smell down there, whatever. Someone said yesterday, I want to know, but my vagina is jumping. I don't know what that is. I really don't know. Whatever question you have, I want you to call in, and we shall take care of it. The doctor will take care of it. While we on a topic, Latanya, what about that jumping vagina now? I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know if it's a normal thing. I don't know what it is. Could you explain?
Well, I really don't know exactly what she's talking about. If nothing else, all I can think of is that, like I said, the vagina is a muscle. I don't know if she was having a muscle spasm potentially in the
Oh,
vaginal area.
muscle
So
spasm.
yeah, muscle spasms. I mean, anywhere you have a muscle, you can have a spasm. So
She probably had a
that's
muscle spasm.
you
Okay.
probably have a muscle spasm, and that more than likely is what was going on if her vagina is jumping.
Jumping
Yep.
vagina,
So
muscle
what I would
spasm.
say to that: drink more water,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And make sure you have a multivitamin that has magnesium and potassium.
Okay. All right. We got a call on the line. We got a call on the line. Caller, where you calling us from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Caller, go right ahead. Ask away.
Okay, Doc. My question is, when you reach a certain age and you would have gone through menopause, and after a while your vagina becomes dry and sex becomes painful. Now, if you're going to use the product that you are displaying there now, and it's going to tighten your vagina, wouldn't it be more difficult for sex or during while having sex?
Okay, so the product that I showed you that tightens actually does several other things. So it actually is good for dryness of the vagina because it increases moisture. So it nourishes your vaginal cells, increasing moisture and lubrication. So it actually makes you wet. Uh, you know, for lack of better terminology, that's what the girls call it, like more, more wet or WAP, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So
Yeah.
WAP. So it gives you that WAP. So it's a gel that increases moisture, it lubricates, it nourishes your cells, so it kind of revitalizes them and brings them back to life a little bit. So not only does it tighten, but it also does those other things, and so you wouldn't have to worry about more friction. It decreases friction
Right.
due to
Where
dryness.
can you get your product?
On the vdoctor.com,
The
that's the
V
web.
doctor. We're gonna paste that. We're gonna put the link. I think we'll have our moderators put her link in the chat. And we're also gonna put it on the description of the show where you can get all the products that she's speaking about here on the program tonight. All right, Brooklyn.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Someone asked a question: is it normal for a woman to discharge every day?
Okay, I'll take that. Absolutely, it is. Some women have more discharge than others. So if you're having discharge every day and you have to wear a panty liner every day, that is absolutely normal. As long as your discharge is the normal odor that you typically are used to. So your normal vaginal odor, it shouldn't smell anything other than what your odor is.
Right.
As long as it's a clear discharge, so it should be clear in color. If it's not clear in color, it could be white in color or like off-white in color, kind of like a yellow tinge, but not yellow. So kind of like a milky off-white thing. That's also a normal discharge. Any other color besides like eggshell, milky white, or clear is abnormal. But
Ah,
it is okay to discharge on a daily basis. Just make sure you're wearing a panty liner because your underwear can get messed up because of the acidic levels of the vagina. They can stain your underwear, right? So you can get those bleach stains in your underwear. So
okay.
wear a panty liner and change it every 4 hours, every 4 to 6 hours. Every time you urinate, change your panty liner out. But it is normal. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Got the next caller on the line. Caller, where you calling us from?
Hi, I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Tell us about your vagina. I mean, ask the question about your vagina, or any question you, for that matter. I'm getting tired.
Question.
Go ahead.
But I am an adamant follower of the V Doctor.
Oh,
When I
great.
got my first box, one of my most favorite things in the box are the pH strips that she offers. Because, ladies, we know that any given moment, anything, if we have a new partner, if we start to use a new soap, if we get a different type of underwear that we start wearing, can cause our pH to, kind of falter a little bit.
Right.
So she has in there these pH strips, and I love them. Because, you just kind of know what's going on with your vagina immediately.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that I love the V Doctor. I love her product. In the past, I've been afraid to try different things.
Right.
But this here, I've never had any issues. I love my yoni peels. I love my honey V.
Wait, you are regular freaking customer. You all vaginaed out. You got everything. Your vagina loves you.
My man loves the honey V. So the honey V gel, the tightening gel, whoo, baby.
Okay, satisfied customer right there.
That's all I had to say.
Thank you so much, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. I think you have some very satisfied customers in Georgia, the V Doctor.
I got quite a few customers in Atlanta and New York, believe it or not. This is my biggest customer base.
Wow. All right. 718-701-5720. That's my number right here. And we're talking to Latanya, the V Doctor. And she's answering all your questions. And she have a list of great products that could help you. And it's organic. Tell us, it's organic, you said?
Organic, 100%. All natural, plant-based, organic. So if you want a vegan vagina, then you want to get the V Doctor. That's right. A couple of things I will speak to.
Before you speak to that, sorry, we got a call on the line, and then we'll come to it. Caller live. Where are you calling us from?
From Canada.
Canada in the house. Go ahead, Canada.
Doc, is it okay if you have your husband or your boyfriend or so, and he give you a good underwash? And a good underwash could help clean this JJ?
What's that? Is that a woman thing? What's an underwash? I never heard about it.
You know it's an underwash? What all you like to do?
You mean, okay.
A good soak.
A good soak?
No, she mean okay, for someone to oral sex.
Okay, I figured that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, she want to put it in all kind of technical. That have to be Lydia.
Right. So we're having confirmation. Okay. So what's the question about oral sex? Use that.
She said if that could clean your vagina.
So she's asking, should you clean before oral sex?
No. If a good oral sex therapy could clean off your vagina.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So actually...
Okay, good night.
Listening to the program, have to be Lydia James ask that question.
Junior, stop calling the name.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Bye.
All right, later. All right, doctor, go ahead.
Well, it's so funny she says that because another thing I tell people is don't let your partner spit on your vagina, okay? That can actually increase your risk of infection. So you know how it starts to get a little dry and then they want to spit on it? It's like, don't do that.
What's wrong with a little spit? What's wrong with a little spit?
A little spit. So much bacteria in your mouth that doesn't belong in the vagina. So a little spit is okay, but you're not gonna take a big old and just
I mean nobody does that, but you do a little.
Like if you want to increase moisture, then go ahead and perform the actual oral sex. But using spit as lubrication is not recommended.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I know that's not what you guys want to hear, but it's not recommended to use spit as lubrication.
Okay. So guys,
you seem so disappointed. You're like, okay.
But doctor, that's not what I heard. Some women like it, like spit on it. They ask that. They want you to. They request you to spit on it.
They spit on it. Look, if you need, here, I got delicious tasting candy lube, right? Delicious tasting. We got all kinds of strawberries, we got peach, we got blueberry. Good, delicious tasting. Where's that one? Reach. Delicious tasting candy lube for that. So
no spit candy lube. Okay, all right, doctor. I mean, you're the doctor. If you said not to do it, I'm gonna stop now. Let me stop. I'm gonna get myself in real trouble.
I know you're not gonna stop doing it. It's all right. I gotta just tell you what's right, what's wrong. You guys can do it the way you want to do it, but she asked a question. I wanted to make sure I gave her a valid.
I got you, doctor. We got another caller on the line. Caller, your line. Where are you calling us from?
Good evening. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. How you doing, Brooklyn, New York? Go right ahead. Ask your question.
Hi, Doc. Tell us about, we know that men love to masturbate.
Masturbate or masturbate?
Masturbate.
I got you. No, I understand. I just play with you. Yes.
How healthy or unhealthy it is for women who does that?
Awesome. Great question. Actually, it's very healthy to masturbate. You learn your body, so you can direct your partner on what it is that you want him to do, because women don't always orgasm, unfortunately, And so if you know what you like, you know what to tell them. So it increases communication during sex. It also is a good sleep aid as well. It's a good stress reliever. There's so many benefits to masturbation. So I highly encourage it. It's personal time to yourself. So, yep. I say do it as often as you like. And I don't think it takes away from your sexual pleasure with your partner. I think it just adds to it.
So you're saying go right ahead and masturbate as much as you want. We have a question here from Black Star. Hold on. Let me see if the caller is still on the line. Caller is still there? Caller is still there? Okay, caller left. Black Star Barbie says, what about vagina squirting? Is that for real? Or is that
It is. It is for real. It's a real thing. Now, squirting is pretty much vaginal fluid. It can also be urine. So some people say squirting is not urine. It absolutely can be urine. It's whatever fluid's coming from the vagina and the urethra. So it's it comes out at a very fast rate. It's projected, so it's ejectile fluid. Can every woman squirt? You can teach yourself to squirt. There's a way to learn to squirt. So yeah, but most women don't. Some women are what we call cream piers. So they don't squirt, they cream pie.
Cream pie.
They cream pie. Yeah.
Okay. Doctor, you saying these things like if I supposed to automatically know this thing.
Know what a cream pie is?
I need, doctor, give me vagina 101 for dummies. That's me. Like give me the bare basic. I don't know nothing much. I don't have a lot of information. Cream pie, squirting.
So squirting mostly occurs when a man reaches the G-spot. So that is a very highly erotic, very sensitive spot. It's found in the back of the vagina, right above the cervix. And it's more easily reached when the man has a penis that curves upward. So upward curving penis.
I know it. Go right ahead.
So yeah, it's the real thing. It happens. Any woman can do it. You can train yourself to squirt if you want to. There's actually videos on YouTube, believe it or not, on how to squirt. But if you're a cream pier, that's okay. If you don't squirt, it's no big deal.
Okay, Doc, I don't know how much information you could give on that, because I know a lot of people, someone in Canada right now, or probably someone in Pennsylvania, a few people in Brooklyn, of course, and they're saying, teach yourself how to squirt. They don't understand this. Is there a body function that you have to work, or is there a Kegel exercise? What are some of do you know any of the things that a woman could do to teach herself to squirt?
No, right. So I don't do the the teachings of the squirting. Like I said, I know that there are videos that are available. You know, there's access to those. But yeah, so is there a mechanism of action to the squirting? There certainly is. You know, there's a bear down movement, and again, if you've got a full bladder, it's really just the ejectile of vaginal fluids, if any fluids is down there. So there's a gland called the Skene's gland, and that's where the when you get wet, right? When your body's preparing for sex and you get wet and the moisture increases, that gland is what secretes those fluids. And so if that gland is also stimulated, then you can squirt from that gland as well.
Oh, I got you. So there's
a couple of different ways.
No, a lot of women have, I won't say problem, but a lot of women never really reach that stage of climax, right? A lot of women complain that they could never get to that point of climax. What advice do you have for women who they don't experience it? They would like to experience it during sexual intercourse with a partner. Is there anything that he could do to make that, to reach that, to touch that G spot or to hit that spot properly to make that woman climax?
Absolutely. We just talked about masturbation. That's one thing, obviously, learning your own body, learning yourself, but you can't do that and then not communicate it. So you got to be open to talking to your partner. It's fine to speak during sex and say, touch me here, move right here, let him know what you want, because so many women are just mute or silent or just making some type of noise during sex, and they're not communicating what it is that they want. They're just thinking it like, oh, I wish he would, move to the side or flip me over this way. Say what you want. In fact, most men prefer it. They want to know what you like. And some positions actually also increase the chances of having an orgasm. So if a woman on top, she has more control. Stimulation of the clitoris is key. So there's more clitoral stimulation when she is when she's riding. That's what they call it, right? I'm trying to use all this layman's terms. So
that's fine. Yeah.
You're on top. You have more control. You have, you can steer the ship a little bit better. So you're more than likely to have an orgasm from that position. Yep.
Right. Okay. A lot of education right here, guys. And also, we're going to tell you guys where you guys can get the products. We'll share the products that she has, the organic products, the vegan product, the vagina vegan products. We'll tell you guys all about that. We have another question here. Is drinking a woman's vaginal fluid good?
I think he's referring to when you're having oral sex.
Right.
And that's fine. I mean, I can't say it's good. It's not necessarily unhealthy. It won't bother your belly if you swallow any of it. The acid in your belly will take care of it. So it won't do any harm. It's absolutely fine.
Someone said that doing that could prevent cancer. I don't know. That probably was.
I'm gonna have to research that one.
I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you, man. I feel kind of bothered there. I don't want to catch no cancer. Come on, we gotta,
Right. I gotta secure the cancer over here.
Yeah, you gotta kill, baby. You got the
prevention.
Yes.
I like that. I hope that one is true. I really do.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Frequency of sex and on oral sex could prevent cancer. Hopefully, some survey is going to come out and tell you about that. But let me ask you this about the frequency now, doctor. Frequency of sex. Is there a problem or is there a problem like too much sex? Is there anything like that?
No. I mean, as long as it's two consenting adults, it's fine. You can have sex every single day if you want to. Twice a day.
But is it healthy? Is it healthy, doctor? Let's look at it from a woman perspective, right? So
Mm-hmm.
a woman is normally receiver in the receiving end of it. A man is actually, on the other end of it, given, right? And the man would ejaculate like all that energy and all that in from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from a man perspective, is that taken away from the man himself if he ejaculate too much?
I mean, no, because you're gonna make sperm on a daily basis, so it's got to come out, right? There's a thing for younger men called blue balls. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before.
Yeah, yeah.
Where, you've heard of it.
When I was very young,
Very,
very, very, very, very young.
young. You see, I say younger men, right? Because it's got to come out. So.
Hey, it's not about me. This is about the show, all right?
Sure.
This
Hey,
is
I just wanted to know if
nothing
you
to do with me,
heard
doctor.
of it.
I have nothing to do. The views expressed here does not reflect anything of me. It's a ride along. So go right ahead, doctor.
Yes. So yeah, it's supposed to be ejaculated. It's not to be kept inside the scrotum. So it's fine for you to expel your contents of, the sperm out. It's not taken away from you as a man, or it is an energy exchange. I can agree with that. It is a complete soul tie energy exchange, but it's supposed to be that way, and it's fine to do it on a daily basis.
Okay.
And some men who can't have sex on a daily basis masturbate on a daily basis.
It's not about. I realize you watch me and you smile, but again, it's not about me, doctor. It's not about me. Don't try to get nothing out of me, doctor.
You're the only guy that's here, so no,
it's not about me. It's about them. All right?
I got you.
It's about them. We got a question from Spice Baffy. Spice Baffy say, why when a man enter a wet, tight vagina during sex, that they get so excited and come so quick? Okay, that sounds like a personal problem. But go ahead, doctor. She's saying,
you can train yourself to not do that. So if you have an issue with now I lost the medical terminology for it, but premature ejaculation. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
And that happens. So don't be ashamed of it, but you have to legit train yourself. It's it's a mental thing. Think of other things when you're gonna go in. Whatever it is to take your mind off of your penis. So you want to take your mind off of the action at that point in time of what's going on, put it somewhere else. But that's premature ejaculation. That's
premature ejaculation. So she needs to talk to her man, and let him know himself, like how not to do it. Because I was told like long time ago that men, well, not told, but I know that men are very, it's in their mind. It's like their mind all worked up, and by the time you come there, boom, but you have to learn how to control yourself. And men who've been doing this for a while experience.
Now it's about you. Now it's about you.
I was just stopping my chest just to show.
Oh, okay.
It's about me in particular, but if you want to talk about me, experience,
man. Now, one thing he can do is masturbate prior to sex. So that way, whatever's in there is out for now, and you're not just so ready to ejaculate so quickly.
What?
So, masturbate prior to sex.
Really?
Yes, if you have an issue with premature ejaculation.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
That is some new stuff.
Hey, whatever you got to do. And like you said, and practice and the mental thing as well.
Okay. We have a question here from Thomas. She said, what is that thing that moves or jumps inside your vagina? It feels good. She said it feels good. It feels great. It reached to the climax of amazingness. It's like so exciting and great. Then it cools down and stops. What is that? Is that what you call a woman come, or is it something else?
Yeah, that's orgasm. So if it's happening, you are having an orgasm. And you're right. Feels amazing.
Doctor, you smiling too much.
I can't help it. I'm a very bubbly, smiling person. It doesn't matter. We can be talking about anything else. I'm still gonna be cheesing.
Okay. All right. I find when you said that last part, though, I find you were smiling a lot.
the orgasm. She said it. I was literally just, going off of what she said. I was agreeing with her.
Okay. All right.
I 100% agree with her.
If you say so. You remind me about that person that I used to work, but that's another show. That's for another show, doctor. Any question, guys? We're taking your calls right now, 718-701-5720. And we got some great products, guys. Some excellent products the doctor has, Dr. Tanya has, and we want to share those products with you. Doctor, let's showcase some of your great, amazing products.
Some of my products. Okay, this is one of my faves. This is the foaming antibacterial vaginal wash. So I just saw somebody ask a question about urinating before and after sex. We'll get to your question, but real quick, this is I got to look at my own products like I don't know them. The Natural Feminine Care V-Cleanse. So it's a foaming wash. Shake it every time you use it because the natural ingredients tend to settle. So it's a foaming wash, and I'm just going to show you guys if you can see that.
Wow.
It smells amazing. So the scent is a very natural scent. There's nothing in here that is no glycerin, no parabens, no sulfates. So that is the wash. Now this is for the outside of the vagina. This is not to go on the inside. We just clean around the vulva. Warm water, a little bit of this, and you're good to go. I promise you, fresh all day, the whole entire day. I actually had somebody tell me that she didn't shower the next day because she wanted to test my fresh theory.
Right.
And she was like, I was right. Like the next day she didn't bathe and she was still fresh. I'm like, well, you didn't have to not shower, but
Doctor, what does it smell like? What does it smell like?
This has a lavender smell. Yep. Kind of like lavender, a little bit of even almost like a eucalyptus kind of mixed together. So it's kind of like an aromatherapy. And it actually, I was told by someone that it actually tastes good. So they told me that their partner said it tastes good. I didn't know that, but it's a selling point. So it tastes good too. It makes it taste good. So it feels fresh. It tastes good.
What else do we have?
We have the client that called in mentioned the Yanni Palm. So someone's talking about vaginal odors, vaginal infections, yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, or discharges, anything of that nature you want to get rid of. You don't want to have to take an antibiotic or use those nasty over-the-counter products like the Monistat, the Vagisil. You can use your Yanni Palm. This is the insert that actually goes inside your vagina. This is not to be swallowed, guys, so do not eat this. If you eat this, call poison control. But it goes inside the vagina, and can you see that?
Right.
Sweet. Goes inside the vagina, and it dissolves within 2 to 6 hours, so you do not take it out, okay? And you use these Yanni Palms once to twice a day, and I promise you, we're talking about a rejuvenated, revitalized, renewed vagina. These guys right here are gold. So I always employ people to keep these in their cabinet because you really feel fresh with those. So those are the Yanni Palms. These are the purifying vaginal Yanni Palms.
Doctor, that particular thing right there, what disclaimer you want to put on that before, during sex, or should you have it in there while you're having sex?
Right. Nope. 12 hours. So if you're going to insert this, I always recommend waiting 12 hours. If you can't wait 12 hours, wait at least 6 hours. But it won't harm your partner, but wait at least 6 hours.
Okay. All right. What else do we have there?
I got a couple more things. Okay. So she talked about the vaginal pH test strips. These strips test your pH levels. This is kind of what they look like. So if you're wondering if your vagina's pH balance is offset, you use this in your car and it'll let you know. And that way it'll tell you if you got an infection or if you don't. Is it something that you need to treat or take care of? So it just kind of gives you a picture of how healthy your vagina is. So those are the test strips. I know. So a couple more items I have. I just have a couple more items here.
Yes.
But no, we got your These are Yanni bars. So this is the rose bar. As you can see, when I say 100% all natural, I mean it. Look at that. These are real roses on this bar. It smells amazing. It's handmade. So 100% handmade bar. This one is the blue enchantress. Okay. And this one is the papaya cherry sunrise. This is like my #1 seller. So they love this guy here. So those are my Yanni soaps. This is also okay to use on your body, but it's safe for your girl flower, for your Yanni. Or whatever you want to call it, your pocketbook, your coin purse. I don't know what you guys call your vaginas, but everybody's got a name, okay?
They call it pum pum. I mean, it's so much different name. Yeah, that's a Caribbean. That's a Caribbean term.
I was like, pum pum. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Pum pum.
No, say it again.
Pum pum.
Nah,
I didn't say it right. You said pum pum. I'm trying to get that accent, and it's not working for me.
You're getting it. Just a couple shows, and you'll be fine. But for now, you kind of off.
I'm off. Okay, it's cool.
I'll give you a couple, 2-3 more weeks, and then you'll be fine, doctor.
I get it. I'm gonna practice it in the mirror. It sounds like it's a lip thing. You're doing something with your lips.
I'll teach you more because there's a lot of other things, how ways. But don't worry. Spend some more time with me. You'll be speaking like me in no time.
Cool. That accent is pretty cool though. That's dope. So this right here, this is that V Honey Vaginal Tightening Gel. So this is what it looks like. And I call it V Honey just because of the color, but it's not honey. Again, it's our herbal gel. So it's 100% herbal gel. You take the cap off there. You take the protective cap off in the back here, and you use the top to insert the gel into your vagina. So let that marinate for about 12 hours, and you will have a renewed kitty that's ready for any downtown action. I mean, ready. So we're talking about tight and wet and ready. This is a girl's best friend.
So how much time you use that? That's just a one-time thing?
It's a one-time thing, but I sell them in a box. So you get a box of 5.
Oh.
And you can buy 1 box, or you can buy the double take, which is 2 boxes, and it's like 40% off when you buy 2 boxes. So most people buy 2 boxes.
We're gonna make sure that the women on Ridealong get a really nice discount when they go and get some.
Yeah. I'll get a discount code for your lady. Do I ship to Caribbean? We sure do. We ship everywhere, internationally, domestically. We ship everywhere. Yep.
Yeah. Doctor in action. But that pum pum thing, you gotta work on it. But don't worry about it. We'll do that.
How do you spell pum pum? How do you spell that?
But there's a lot of different ways that it's spelled. Like if you're Jamaican, it's spelled differently. But what you have to do as we continue to talk, like off air, I'll spend like a couple hours with you and we'll practice.
Pum pum.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Let me get a discount code for you
yes, make a discount code for the Ridealong family because I want you to take care of them for me because I want all my viewers, all my riders fresh and clean and smelling like sea breeze.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Smell like water, taste like right? You know, we did a conversation about a year or so ago with a gentleman, and she was saying about pineapple. And
oh boy.
Pineapple make you taste sweet. Is there any facts to that?
It's true. It's certain foods, you are what you eat. And I mean, I can't, be any more plain than that. So certain foods will change even your discharge, change your vaginal odor, change the way you taste. So pineapples is one of them. Yeah, so and it's funny because like it's one of my favorite fruits. So.
Yeah.
You eat plenty of pineapples, but there's quite a bit of foods that you can eat that increases your vaginal health.
Yeah. Pineapple is one of those things. When doctor, you have to come back, right? You have to come back. You have to come back.
I'm ready. It's so much more to talk about when it comes to vaginal health. Like we only touched on a fraction of what what's out there, what needs to be known, all the taboo stuff. You guys were talking about hair when I came in and shaving, and I wanted to even jump in on that conversation. Like,
we have 2 more minutes. In fact, we got 3 more minutes, Doctor. And I promised that I would come back with that topic right after. We had a call, a viewer that sent in this, and they wanted to know about underarm hair. And we posted up, and we have tons of comments about underarm hair and all that vaginal hair. What's your take on it? What's your take on it, Doctor?
Well, I was with you when you said it's natural. The whole thing is, as long as you keep it clean, because we do know that hair holds funk. That's what they say. Hair holds odor. If you keep it clean, I mean, it's more so if it's appealing to you. So what's sexy? I got a friend who refuses to shave her legs. She thinks that man thinks that it's sexy. So she has hairy legs and she's okay with it. And she's like, her boyfriend thinks it's sexy. So she won't cut it, But when it comes to vaginal hair, they actually say it's best you can trim it and cut it low, but the hair serves a purpose. It's protective, right? So it protects you against friction, especially during sex, so you don't get those kind of abrasions on your vaginal area. It protects any bacterial pathogens from going inside the vagina. So it serves a purpose, It's a purpose. So trimming the hair, you don't have to cut it all off, but they got all type of nice things you can do. You can get a landing patch. You can get the V-shaped. You can get the Brazilian cut. It's all type of ways to cut it. So as long as you feel good about it, if you want a hairy bush, keep your hairy bush. If your man is okay with that, that's a good choice.
Okay. All right. Doctor, good vibe. We absolutely want to have you back on the program. And you're going to provide us with some codes that we could give to our viewers so they could purchase some of your great products and more. And you're in touch with our producer Lois, and she will ensure that we make another appointment right here on the ride, so you could come back and we could talk about all this other things. Any last thing you want to talk about that we didn't touch on yet?
As far as subjects, somebody mentioned urination. How important is it to urinate, during sex? And very important, you want to urinate before sex and you want to urinate after sex. Because when you have sex during a full bladder, you just increase your chances of getting a urinary tract infection. And nobody wants to deal with urinary tract infections. And then if you urinate after sex, you decrease your risk of getting a bacterial vaginosis infection and yeast infection as well. So you want to, I know after sex, you just want to lay around and just but don't marinate and get up, go clean yourself off. Urinate and then lay back down. That's important.
Good advice there from the goodly doctor, the V doctor. Doctor, I thank you so much for chatting with us right here on the ride. And let's make it a date another time so we could talk more about a lot of topics that people consider to be taboo subjects and topics. All right?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. Such an honor, and thank you guys for all your wonderful questions. You can follow me on IG at thevdoctor.com, on Facebook at the V Doctor All Natural Care. Visit the website at www.thevdoctor.com, and I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. And I was told that we missed a lot of questions, and I'm sorry if we missed your questions this time. Next time we will make sure that we get your question. I promise you guys who was posting questions, I didn't see it, but she'll be back. She'll be back.
Jump in my inbox if you need to.
Tanya, thank you so much.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
Guys. So I'm gonna send out a poll. I'm gonna send out a poll on your phone, right? Let me send out a poll on your phone and ask this question right here, because as I said, we posted this on the ride. Hold on. We posted this on the ride and I got so much mixed comments. So on your phones right now, on your phones right now, let me see. Boom, you should see a poll. Right, you should see a poll come up on your phone. Talking about hairy underarm, guys. Is that a game changer? Is that a game changer Okay with it? Are you okay with it? So let me see people who's voting right now. Right now we at I'm watching your polls. I'm watching. I'm gonna continue to watch. All right, I'll continue to watch it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of our program today. We really, really appreciate you watching and being a part of our program. Don't forget, tomorrow we're talking immigration with Diane Winter Funday, and that's at 8 p.m. 6 p.m. We know that a lot of you guys have questions as it relates to immigration. We want to take your questions, compile them tonight, because tomorrow there's going to be a lot of questions. There's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts as it relates to immigration, and the lawyer Diane Winter Funday is going to be with us to give us all the information as it relates to immigration right here in the U.S. So far, here on the arm, we have 24% say yes and 78% saying no. Keep voting, guys. So far, we have 78% saying no. It's a deal breaker. Keep voting. I'll keep it up again for another minute or so to get your views on it. This was a Dear Rider comment that was posted earlier today on Ridealong. So far, it's 78 to 23%. What you guys think about it? Is it a deal? Is it a deal breaker? Harry Underarm. All right, let me see where the polls at right now. 79 to 21%. 79. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left on the poll. While I wait on the 30 seconds, let me just tell you guys right now that's watching and Ride Along. We want you guys to be a supporter and continue to ensure that we could do programs like this, right? So consider being a supporter. In fact, there's a lot of supporters, people who contribute to our program on a daily basis, a weekly, monthly basis, to ensure that we could continue to do Ride Along. So if you want to find out more how you could become a supporter, we want you to click that supporter link, click that icon right at the bottom left-hand corner right there, and you get all information how you can become a supporter of Ride Along Live. All right, so we're going to end the poll right here. This is where it's at. It's at 80% of our viewers saying hell to the no, and 20% saying yeah, fine, no problem with it. All right, so that's where it is. 80% to 20%. Wow. Okay. All right. That's where it's at. All right, peace out, guys. Catch me tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking immigration with Diane Winter Funday. Looking forward to catch you guys. Bye-bye. Peace out.
Hey, I got some good news for you. Looking for a passionate immigration lawyer with experience that spans over 2 decades? Someone trusted that serves immigrant families just like yours? Well, look no more. Now you can benefit from her personal and professional experience. Diane Winter Funday. Schedule a consultation now and get assistance with your immigration journey. Specialize in adjustment of status, B1 business visa, B2 visitor's visa, consular processing, deportation defense, naturalization, and more. Give us a call today at 813-815-3529. That's 813-815-3529, or online at winterimmigration.com. Attorney Diane Winter Funday. Law done differently.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.